Hey, I'm just a regular dude out for a drive. I'm driving around, looking at some mountains here. I'm just gonna see if I find some good place to hike, take a little walk, do a little dance. Well, most certainly get down tonight. But yeah, I'm taking a ride to look at some mountains and look at some paths. Yeah, and I'm just gonna go park it somewhere and go out, take a little walk, take a look around, and yeah, take you guys with me, or whoever is watching this. So yeah, I'll see you out there. Alright, I'm driving now. We're gonna go through a tunnel, one of Iceland's first tunnels, but now it says closed, so we'll have to wait. Let's see. But yeah, there's the tunnel. Let's wait a minute. I think there's probably some big car coming out. No, it's just a car with a wagon or a tent. And away we go. We're going inside the tunnel. Brace yourselves. And we're in. Let's go. So yeah, this tunnel is called the Boys Tunnel, or in Icelandic, Strákagöng, which means strákar means boy, so yeah, I guess this would be Boys Tunnel. Let's go through it and see if we can make it out through the other side. Look, there's a car coming. But yeah, I'll just sneak away into this peach here. Peach. Yeah, let's call it a peach from now on. It's called a peach. And now we wait patiently. And away we go. But yeah, we're gonna drive outside these tunnels. This beautiful scenery, and of course, like in Iceland during this time of year, we got a lot of tourists, and there are some of them enjoying the beautiful scenes we have. And yeah, there's the ocean. There's some mountains here. But yeah, I'm gonna put this camera down and see if we can find some hiking path to go. So again, see you on the outside. Here we got some local sheep. The sheep are all loose right now, but they get gathered again in September. But now they can roam freely, for the most part at least. There's some more of them up there in the cliffs and around about. Those are Icelandic sheep. It ain't sheep being a sheep. That was a little dad joke for you. Well, again, see you on the outside. Alright, here's Mánau sheep farm. Mánardalur up there with the snow still in it. I think I'm gonna hike up this old road. And yeah, let's make that a nice little easy hike today, and that's gonna be the hike of the day. You can see the road up there. That's the old road where they used to drive, and I'm gonna go walk up on it and see what we find on the way. Maybe we'll find some birds or one whole lot of nothing, which is probably the most likely thing to happen, but either way, you're coming with. Let's go. First obstacle is gonna go over this swamp. Like you can see, it's swampy. So I'm thinking if I go along these rocks here, I might be able to stay dry for a little longer. But what I always say in a good hike, if it's a good hike, you'll always end up a little wet at least. But we try to stay dry at the beginning at least. But I already stepped in some swamp, so I got a little bit wet already. But yeah, let's keep going. Alright, we're gonna go from these rocks here. Maybe I'll just jump back here on the road. A whole lot of ocean over there. This is probably where you can head off to head into another country. There is an island over there, but I can't see it right now. But yeah, we're going up there. Let's go. Here's swamp still. Still a little swampy. Let's find a way around it. Oh. Alright. Made it around the swamp, but I didn't get dry through it. So yeah, I'm already wet at my feet. But you know, that's how life goes. See, it's wetness. But yeah, out of these will grow some blueberries, but not right now. You can see here is where they will grow. But yeah, come back here in August, September. This whole area will all be loaded with blueberries and these berries. I think they're called crowberries. Krækiber in Icelandic. You can see it here. And those are one of my favorite berries. I really like crowberries. And if you eat enough of them, you start to see crows everywhere. Crowing about. Or at least that's what they say. You gotta find out for yourself. Alright, we're heading up this rocky part, and we're gonna make our way up on that road to the road where we belong. Not to West Virginia though, just to a little further over there. Alright, I'll see you on the road. Alright, that's the final climb up to the road. Then we're on Easy Street. And yeah, we'll walk on the road and see where it takes us. The old car road, or the old road they used to drive on. You can see the new one is over there. So yeah, here some beautiful flowers. Yet again, you know, I'm just a regular guy. I don't know the names of these, but I can find out in a jiffy. So apparently these are called sea thrift, or in Latin Ameria Maritama. I mean, I think it's how it's pronounced in Latin. Latin is not my native tongue, but I have no idea what they are named in Icelandic. So, gotta hit you back on that one. But yeah, sea thrift. Are they edible? I don't know. Sorry about that. I don't think so. But yeah, see you around on the top side. Alright, we made it up on the road finally, and now we're gonna head this way alongside the mountain here. We're gonna go alongside the mountain and see what we find on the way, or don't find, like I said before. Mostly it's gonna be plant life, you know, the classic dandelion. I love dandelions. Tell me if you recognize this. And that's dandelion. Just messing around. But yeah, let's keep hiking on the road. See what happens. Come with me. Let's go. What I like to do also is I'm logging all the plants and flowers that I can see or I find interesting, and log them into my app there so I can get their names in English and Latin. Unfortunately, I don't get them in Icelandic, but I get some. I know some of the name in Icelandic, but not all of them. So yeah, I'm no expert, like you know. I'm just a regular dude who likes plants and life, wildlife, animals. So yeah, I'll try to learn as much as I can on these walks and explorations, as I just put myself out there as a regular dude who's interested in these kinds of things. But yeah, let's keep the hike going. We're at the rocky place now. Or, you know what I always say when I see the rocks? Rock on. So yeah, let's keep on walking. I'm hearing some bird sounds, like woo woo, but I can't exactly figure out what kind of bird that is. So I will try to record that sound and log it into my bird app, as I have a bird app that can recognize sounds, and that gives you what kind of bird it is. So yeah, that's also what I like to do when I go on these exploration trips. But yeah, let's keep walking and see what we find, or like I said before, what we don't find. Whoa, flower alert, flower alert. Let's go log this one. All right, that's a cool view over here. The mighty Mother Nature. It's also beauty. You can see it's starting to get a little steep now. Here we're heading more and more up the mountain, but we're still at the old road here. So yeah, let's see what we find. Some feces. It's probably, I don't know, it's probably a sheep feces, although I'm not 100%. But let's keep looking. Not for feces, just keep looking, or keep walking is the right word. All right, we're at the first kind of a hindrance part. Well, it's not much of a hindrance, you just have to walk near the mountain. And now it gets more rockier and rougher. But yeah, let's cross it. It's over here. See these massive mountains we are underneath? We are in about half of the mountain, a little less than half. But it's amazing, these are like huge cliff rocks all around these mountains in this area. They are pretty intense to look at, but pretty compelling to climb also. But as you can imagine, it can be also really dangerous, so enter at your own risk. And remember, I'm just a regular dude, so I'm no expert. So yeah, let's cross over here. And here is, you can see, the path is decaying, or like, you know, crumbling away. But yeah, so be careful in this place. Watch your step, mind the step. But yeah, a good, easy hike to go on. Get some fresh air in your lungs. Look at this. This is gnarly. Put water in this, or maybe a plastic thingy, and put water on it. You can make a slide. If somebody had the time and money to be doing that, just a fun idea. But what do I know? I'm just a regular dude. Look, our first pond. It's just a little pond though. But yeah, now we crossed that part. Here's a little water thingy. Beautiful patch of moss. And yeah, we're gonna keep going. Let's keep going and see what happens. yeah, now we hit another part where everything has come crumbling down underneath the road. As you can see, goes all the way down there, and the new road is down there. But we have a way, we can go up there. So we can go up here. Ooba! Oop, 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 oop. And yeah, then we can keep going this way. And as you can see, the road here is a little up and down, completely ruined. And I guess it's fair to say, to warn you guys, that there might be like rocks falling down here. So it's maybe not the best path to be taking, but now you know. But like I said, I'm no expert, I'm just a regular dude. But I will tell you what I think I know. But yeah, let's keep heading that way and see what we find. So far, I've seen no birds, no nothing. I heard some sheep bang somewhere. So far it's just been a nice little walk and some good views. So let's keep on walking. These are nice little cliff areas. Maybe when it gets a little warmer and the snow melts more, because we just got some more cold and snow now in June, so I'm waiting kind of for that to leave. Then I can go into more higher, cliffier places, let the ground harden, so it's better to walk on. But yeah, that's for later. For now, focus on this path. Yep, see what I did there? Gotta focus, watch where you step. Wouldn't want to fall down there. I mean, who would? No one, I think. But yeah, let's keep exploring and see what we find. Let it go. No, I'm not gonna start. I'm not gonna burst into some tunes. Maybe later. Okay, this is interesting. I was talking about birds earlier, and this is kind of interesting if you like birds. There is a lot of seagulls and stuff like that around. So if you look down here and there's a lot of seagulls nests and seagulls flying around up here and down there. I don't know if you see it, but I can point the camera down there and you can see over there is like seagull nests. A lot of seagulls flying around there, and often they also come up here into these cliffs and mountains and make nests down up there. So I think that's the birds you're gonna see most of here. And look at there. What do we love? Drinking straight out of the fountain. The fountain of the mountain. But I'm not that thirsty now. Maybe I'll get a sip later. At least I know about this one. All right, let's keep going. Let's see. See, here's a lot of fallen rocks. You can clearly see out of this area there's a lot of rock that has fallen down here. So it should be all right to walk now, because most of the rocks have fallen down. Just like always, mind your step, watch your step. And let's get over this rocky place. Yeah, keep an eye out for some plants. I'll keep walking them. And yeah, other than that, it's just a good time. Good time to be a regular dude walking around. At least that's what I think. And yeah, enjoying some good nature in Iceland. Northern Iceland. And yeah, I didn't say before, I'm outside Siglufjörður now. But I can guess you know that when I drove through the tunnel. We're 10 minutes away from Siglufjörður, about, to a nice little hiking place here. So yeah, it's nice. Let's keep walking like before, see what we see and see what we don't see. That's the main thing. Hoop. Whoop. Stone, trip me. But yeah, here's a cool shot to look at. can also see kind of the depth of the ocean. As you see the dark things, these are like underwater sea grass thingies. And then you can see the sand kind of in between. Probably we will go diving there sometime, if we can get down there. And there's a little beach over there, kind of, with a lot of seaweed. But yeah, let's keep walking through this rocky part here. And yeah, rock on. Life goes on like a rock stays at home. I don't know, it's a song I made up. But yeah, let's keep walking. Interesting little plant here. I'm gonna log it, as I don't know what it is. And if you want to know, I can tell you in a little bit. That, my friends, is temperate firmosus, or genus Hebrusea. So now you know. And again, the Icelandic name, I have no idea. I'm just a regular dude who's into plants, I guess. Let's keep walking. Here you can see there was probably sometime a nice little stream running down here. And now this former wet part is kind of dry. Maybe a little gooey. No, not even. So it's just dry. So yeah, this used to be a pretty wet part, I can see. But it's mainly dry now. But yeah, let's keep walking down. Walking down this lonely road of rocks and a mother lode. Or something like that, I don't know. I can see we're heading down now, so we're almost finished with the old road. As you can see, it was not that long of a hike. But as you can see also, if we walk down the road, then we go a little bit up there. There should be some more stuff over there. So let's go quickly just down here. Look what I found. These are velvet bells, Bartisa alpina. Those are beautiful. But as you can see, I'm almost down at the bottom of the old road now. And I think I'll head up there now, up on a little hilly thing. Check that stuff out. See if we can find some more birds there. It looks like more of a birdie and lively place. So yeah, I'll take you there. Come with me there and I'll see you over there. I've started working my way up this little valley over here alongside this stream. I'm gonna take it up here, uphill a little bit, and then I'm gonna work my way through the area we talked about before. So yeah, but first we're gonna have a sip of this nectar, the fountain of the mountain. Ooh, that's gonna be some sweet. Oh boy, that's some sweet nectar of the gods. You know what I mean? Oh hell yeah, I'm having a sip of this. Oh, it's so good. Man, if you ever want to know what ecstasy and freedom taste like, this is it. Doesn't get much better than that. Ah, god damn. Or holy damn. This is good water. Nectar. Ugh. But either way, let's keep going. Work our way up there and then over there. Let's go. Oh yeah, we just keep climbing up here. We go from here up there and then over there. Just keep going. And then we have made our touchdown. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going up here and I'll see you up there. I'm almost at the top, or like the top that I'm gonna go onto, and I'm gonna start heading that way then. I'll be walking up this way, but now I'm gonna start turning that way. As soon as I hit the ledge over here, I'm gonna walk that way. So, from there to here, with a stop to get a fresh drink out of the mountain fountain. Come with me over there, and as soon as we hit the ground over there, we're gonna see if we see some more birds. And that's the main goal. I'm just gonna see if I see some more birds there, and you come with me. But yeah, otherwise it's a pretty good day. Much warmer than the other day. As you can see, it's not as cloudy, but still a little cloudy. The sun is there somewhere, I hope, for the next few days. Hopefully it will break out and bake us with some rays. But yeah, all right, see you on the top. All right, almost there. Just a little bit more and we're up the top, and we're gonna start heading that way. But first, how about a little rock theater? Granite! What, Rocky? Granite, please don't leave me. Rocky, I gave you a chance. You're nothing but a empty shell of rocks. Come on, Granite, don't say that. Leave me be, Rocky. I am meant for much more than just a simple rock. I want to be and I'm a gemstone. Now be gone, you filthy rock. Granite, rock away. Filthy rocks. Yeah, a little rock theater for you. All right, we're here. I'm on the top, and now I'm gonna head a little bit this way, see what we can find. But from the look of it, it looks desolate. This is rank, mate. No, just joking. It looks beautiful, right? It's kind of what you imagine, a whole lot of emptiness and nothingness. This could be like a whole nother planet, like something out of an alien movie. And look, we still got some snow there. So let me take you to the snowy part. Maybe you can touch snow. I know some of you out there need to touch grass, but touch snow also if you can. Let's go touch it. That's our main mission now, as of, because I can't see any birds here, or not many. I can imagine it's because there's not a lot of things to eat here right now. The cold kind of smudged everything and killed everything I mean, I think. But I'm no expert, like I always say, I'm just a regular dude. So yeah, let's go touch some snow, see what we find on the way. Give it away now. Give it away now. No, I'm not a singer. I just often get some words. Often when I'm speaking English and I get some words in my head, I always connect them to some kind of song. I don't know why, but yeah. Amazing how the brain works, I guess. Look, a little pond. Hey, this would be a perfect site to see a bird, but there's no bird, not even a duck. Just a little empty pond. You know what they called, like in the Duck Society, they made like a spy film based out of like James Bond, but the main character, actually the name was James Pond. Get it? That's a good one. Let's see if we see something in it. Could be small fishes in it, but I doubt it. I see a whole lot of nothing. It's beautiful though. just a little fly over there. Maybe I can log that fly, we'll see later. But yeah, let's keep on with the mission of touching snow. Oh, there's a swamp here, but here's the dry part. I can walk the dry part. See, swampy. But yeah, this area, to the best of my knowledge, hey, there's a bird. I don't know if you can see it, it's a small one. But yeah, to the best of my knowledge, all of this area, and I want to emphasize this again, I'm no expert, I'm just a regular dude. I think this will all be covered in crowberries and blueberries by the right time, so this is a good place to go berry picking. But let's see. There I heard the loa. Loa is not an Icelandic bird, but it's a bird name in Icelandic, loa. I need to find out what the English word for it is. But yeah, as you can see, mission touch snow complete. Nothing better than a fresh snow, I guess. Doesn't get any better than this. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I know we did the mission touch snow, but I knew that you wanted me to go to the really snowy part. So I'm gonna go to the really snowy part and touch snow there. I feel like that's the main mission. Like that's the proper mission. So I'm gonna do that for you guys. And for me. Or for anyone who's even watching this. Well, mainly for me. But yeah, let's go. Mission 2, touching snow. Who would have thunk it? Walking in the snow in June. Not late June. Almost mid-June. That's mental. But there it is. That's Iceland for you. That's why we got the name Iceland. Because mostly it's nice. Many people call it Iceland. Yeah, now I'm almost to the real snowy part. Then we're gonna touch some snow there. Some people, you people out there, you need to touch some grass. Touch snow, grass. Go get a snow spa. I can show you that in the winter, how you do a snow spa. But that's for later. Let's try to enjoy the summer first. All right, we're here. Back in the snowy wonder. I can hear birds also. So I need to pull out my phone, try to listen to some birds. Yeah, here's the proper mission. Touch snow. Pew. And maybe this. Oh yeah, some artwork for you. But yeah, that's about it. I can see some swans over there. There's swans. Oh, I didn't have my voice recognizer out for that bird song. All right, I'm gonna go try to lock some birds. Catch you on the... Not catch you anything. All right, I'm out of the snow. Back down to the green. Heading down. So far we did the mission touching snow. We looked at some birds, we looked at some grass, logged some grass. I managed to get some bird sounds. So yeah, all in all it was a pretty decent hike. But as you know, I'm just a regular dude who enjoys exploring outside. So I think I will be finding a way back now. Let's see. Alright, I did some circles around. I managed to record some bird noises, I logged some plants. I managed to log a bumblebee. So I found a bumblebee and I recorded that. But all in all it was a decent trip. Made some circles around, we went to the snow, we touched the snow. So now the main thing is I'm just gonna start heading back. And as you know, that's the easy part. No, of course, it's not always the easy part. You can hurt yourself on the way back. But yeah, this was a fun little hike we went on now. And yeah, catch you next time, or not. See you around about. Yeah, I'm still working on that. Dive away!